Hey everybody, this is Captain Yeet here for you for another My Hero Academia Manga Chapter Reaction slash Review. This is going to be My Hero Academia Manga Chapter 365, so let's get into it. And we're picking up right where we left off, with Eggshot folding himself into 1,000 little shreds to reconstruct Bakugo's heart. Hopefully he's able to do this because that is pretty wild. The only question I really have is, he said that I'm going to make up for whatever he's lacking and I'm gonna make it move for himself. So I'm guessing he's gonna jump start it and then it can pump by itself because Best Genius said that if you do this, you can't come back. So that means he's going to die from this, and if he dies, he can't continuously pump Bakugo's heart for him if he dies. So whatever he's gonna do, he is gonna bring Bakugo back. But he's like the jump starter. He's the jump starter to this. He's not gonna like constantly be alive and pumping it because if he dies, he can't pump it. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, that was really my only question. But my phone died. I didn't unlock it. Okay, we pick up right where we left off. Eggshot is shredding himself into 1,000 little shreds. Eggshot, quirk, folder body. He can flatten and stretch his body at will. A hero resolution. Thanks to countless years of diligent training, his body can stretch thin and remain firm to prevent blood loss. So thin, it looks as if it were a spider web. The bubble wash. Is this him? What is this? The bubble wash bestowed upon me. Bubble. What is this? It shall cleanse Bakugo's body. Where did he get this bubble from? The only thing I can think of is the washing machine here, but why did he get that from? Okay. Chapter 365, number 4 and number 5. Oh, are they talking about the hero rankings? Because I thought it was Endeavor, Hawks, Best Genius. Then it was Eggshot. So who's number 4? Okay, Eggshot number 4. Who number 5? Miracle, right? Miracle. Oh, so we get Miracle this chapter? Okay. I was like, who's number 5 for the hero rankings? I'll dive into his body. He becomes as thin as a circular structure. Schuster. However, stretching his body to that degree, you will see his body super thin. Despite Genius sewing it up, his heart bleeding and the interior is badly damaged. His lungs are also wounded, but with this form I can mend his organs from both the inside and the outside. As I aid his cord prolifium functions. Hey, his eyes opening. His eyes opening. That side of his face is messed up. Yeah, that's gonna leave a scar. I was thinking it wasn't gonna. I was thinking it wasn't gonna leave a scar, but that's definitely leaving a scar. But the side of his face is pretty banged up. But his eyes starting to open. CPR from inside his body. And Best Genius is also doing something. No, that's not Best Genius. That's Eggshot. The way the panels are. Keep fighting. Genius, Miracle. Look at Sigaraki's wounds. Even he can bleed. Well, take everything back. So now you must wake up. Please. Due to the extreme conditions, his own life begins to slowly fade away. Move. I already destroyed that. Oh, Sigaraki's talking. Then we get a panel of a bunch of memories with Deku just fractured. Destroy it all. Let's just for now. I said I need to destroy. If I don't, the itch will never stop. I already destroyed that. And it looks like he's jumping towards them, and he has like a huge mutated arm on his side. And Miracle comes out of nowhere and kicks him in the side of the face. Okay, nice. Oh, and it does look like Best Genius was trying to do something, but then Miracle came in and kicks him in the side of the face. And she's just yelling, "Do you want to die that badly?" And she does a whole twist with the kick and sends Shigaraki flying towards the ground. But then one of the mutated hands has a mouth in it, and it bites her arm. That's a good arm too. Jeez, he already lost one, and it bites the other good arm. He's not ripping it off or nothing, but that's a pretty mean bite. He's biting the good arm. Shigaraki looks shocked. What the? Did my head just spin for a moment there? That's impossible. This body can't feel pain. No, wait. Miracle. What's that on her arm? She has something on her arm. Oh, it's the giant metal tendril thing that Beskina's been using. She like wrapped it around her arm. I guess so it can't bite it. Hey, the heck's wrong with you? You care about dying all of a sudden? How kind of you, Mr. Demon Lord. Oh no! It did rip off her arm. She lost both of her arms now. Dog, you gotta be kidding me. Now she only got one good leg. She literally lost one arm in the last battle. Miracle is a trooper. She grabbed the she grabbed the metal tendril, wrapped it around her arm. Now she's running she's running on one stub that has nothing on it. Another stub with nothing on it, but she has that. So she wrapped the metal tendril thing around it. She got one prosthetic leg and one good leg. Horikoshi, why are you doing this to Miracle? Oh my goodness. But anyway, she's like running on whatever she got left. She's just running in with full on white eyes. At least she's alive, I guess. And she can get and the prosthetics she can get are very useful. Well, we haven't really seen what they can really do in this fight, but she lost her arm in that bite, dog. This sucks. This sucks bad for her, bro. Anyway, she's running towards Shigaraki, and out of nowhere, Mirio, he phases through all the mutated flesh, and okay, I thought he was trying to do something, but now he's just blinding Shigaraki. He's like putting his hands in his face. That last attack, where you're looking at, people die when it's their time. Did sting just a bit. What's going on with Shigaraki? Am I accumulating damage? No, they didn't land that many blows. Then it must be impossible. My rage at that time. Do you mean to tell me that I felt a threat in him? My rage at the time. Do you mean to tell me that I felt a threat in him? Me? In that nobody? He's talking about when he saw the second user when Bakugo was doing his cluster move. Miracle. In a time like this, the only option is to go all out. Miracle, don't give up. Oh, cool. What's this? I don't want to regret anything when I die. She comes in at Shigaraki. Shigaraki looks shocked. Lunar Rush. And Hicks, what's this move doing? Oh, okay, it's like a multiple kick move, and she lands it pretty well. Multiple kick move, and Shigaraki is taken aback. And I don't know if that's blood coming out of his mouth or it's actually a scarf that's getting ripped up. But then we get a panel of Miracle looking like savage, Muriel looking savage, Sun Eater's trying to get up with all the mutated hands around him, Nejire's trying to get up, Best Genius, he looked really cool in this panel with the blood all over his face. Even though I broke them, when I still wasn't broken, and he remembering his whole family, even his dad, there was no one there to help me. He's mute. Oh, his hands are mutating, and then we get a panel where he's standing on his 2 feet. Then we get another panel as his kid self. Even though everyone pretended not to see me, then the next oh, is that the end already? Yo, wow, this chapter took this long to come out, and it's only this short. This is crazy. A newly unleashed power threatens the hero. Oh, this is new. Threatens the heroes. The very next panel is Shigaraki. So his mutated hands are starting to mutate even more, and they're mutating even more to where they're starting to form his family. His mutated hands are forming his family, and each individual member is starting to come out this black goop. Well, I don't know where the black goop is coming from, because is this a teleport? No, that's Shigaraki. Yeah, because we see the eyes starting to form, and then the hands are starting to form different bodies that look just like his family, his sister, grandma, grandpa, dad, and mom. And it says, a newly unleashed power threatens the heroes. So I guess these family members can actually do something. I guess they can detach from Shigaraki and actually be able to have a... Yo, if these can like detach from him and that like single organism, they can have a quirk of their own. Like he's making nomus. Like these are like his family on nomu. Like he can just make a nomu on the spot like that. That is pretty dangerous. Like if he can just make nomus like that out of his like mutated flesh stuff, and they can have whatever. Like okay, he has to take a quirk out of himself to give it to the mutated thing. But if he can do that, that's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. This was a short chapter. I mean, my year chapters are normally short, but I mean, it was getting good. I mean, and it took forever to come out, so I thought it was gonna be a decently long chapter, but no, it was pretty short. Horikoshi, come on, man, you just had to do this to Miracle. She only has one good limb left, because both her ears. I mean, she still has half her ear, because her ears are exactly up. They're all bitten up and raggedy now. She lost one arm in the last battle. Well, not like the full arm up to the shoulder, but she lost her hand and her wrist, and she got like right here. She lost that in the last war. Just now, she lost her hand and her wrist in this war, so now she had to like wrap it up to stop the circulation and stuff. She already lost her foot in the last war. That's why she has the prosthetic. So now she only has one good leg / foot. After the, I mean, if she survives, she only got one good leg and foot left. Other than that, everything else has been bitten and tore up. And obviously, she wants to live with no regret, so she's gonna go all out no matter what. But, jeez, Horikoshi, like, jeez, Louise, you had to do this to her. Come on, Miracle, like, this sucks. This sucks big time. 2. Shigaraki is starting to actually take some damage. Why? It seems like psychologically, he's like messing himself up psychologically, and I guess it's linked to that. Sort of like with in One Piece. If you do want any spoilers, I'll. I have anything One Piece in here? Oh yeah, I got a book. Okay. I'm saying One Piece spoilers if you haven't. Well, it's been happening in the anime too. Yeah, it's in the anime too, but I don't know. As long as this book is up, I'm saying manga spoilers, but this already happened in the anime with Big Mom. Her body was like an iron balloon. Nothing could hurt Big Mom until her mother, Caramel, like her adopted mother, Caramel, she died at a young age because Big Mom ate her, but she doesn't anyway. She died at a young age. And Big Mama doesn't know how, but she still really attached to her because that was like her mother figure. And then during the tea party, obviously nothing can hurt her. She's just like Shigaraki. Nothing can hurt her at all. It's barely anything, right? Anyway, the Straw Hats, one of the Straw Hats named Brooke, broke a picture of Mother Caramel. And Big Mom saw this, and that just psychologically broke her to where she fell to her knees and she started crying. And her psyche was like, that psychologically broke her so much to where she could get hurt. She like scraped like one that happened in the past before. She was able to scrape her knee. Obviously, everybody was surprised because nothing could hurt her, but they saw her knee get scraped after that psychologically broke her. This psychologically somewhat broke Shigaraki when he got nervous when he saw the something happened to All For One, I guess, in the past with the second user. When he saw Bakugo looked like a second user, so he got kind of startled. And then that psychologically, that broke him because he was still there, but that kind of messed him up, especially when he was like, hey, I already broke that. He's dead, right? Like, just making sure he's still like, hey, don't bring that thing back up. So I'm hoping making sense. I don't need this book right now. I'm hoping making sense to y'all. I really hope I'm making sense. But obviously, his abilities seem to have somewhat psychologically hold on him. So if his psyche breaks, all this like his tough body's gonna break too. Which I guess we didn't really notice this before because his psyche did break a little bit when little kid Tenko did come out when Mario said you had no friends. But at the time, nobody was hitting him when that happened. So I guess maybe his body was vulnerable then too. But we didn't know because at the time when he yelled at like, "Hey, I got friends," nobody was hitting him. Everybody was like on the ground, passed out. Besides Mario, he was trying to jump back. Then that happened. He was like, "What the?" Like he's been this big bad trash talking dude this whole time out of nowhere. I have friends. You feel like what the heck? What the heck is going on? Um, Other than that, Bakugo is coming back to life. Uh, but best genius, not best genius, Exile. It seems like he's gonna have to die for this, which sucks because he was a pretty cool character. But right now, best genius and Eggshot or I think I said best genius. I mean, Eggshot is gonna have to die for this, but they are like repairing his organs and heart and lungs right now, and his one eye is starting to open up a little bit. So let's go. And it seems like Bakugo is going to have a pretty nasty scar on the side of his face. I don't know if it's right here it's engulfing his whole face. But I don't know if Soul Cross is going to do that. Maybe just like a big scar that goes down the whole side. I don't know if it's going to be like the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But that'd be cool too. And other than that, it was just them fighting and talking. His psyche broke. Shigaraki noticed this. And that's why he was able to actually get hurt a little bit after that last attack. And then out of nowhere, he started to make mutated forms of his family, which is kind of wild, which is very wild. So I guess the only thing is maybe he can make his own no moves. If not, if this isn't him making his own no moves out of his family, I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't know. If it's not that, then I got no ideas for y'all. But I guess that's everything for this chapter. Kind of wish it wasn't so short, but no break next week, so that's good. So like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all later. I thank you all for watching. I thank you all out there for being wonderful human beings. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. All right.